one of the very first people I met when I moved to LA many, many moons ago. He's an actor and a comedian with over 150 film and TV credits to his name. Most recently, he's appeared on The Closer, It's Sunny in Philadelphia, House, and his hour stand-up comedy special on cable. This piece is called No on 8 While Looking for Mr. Right. Please welcome my friend, Jason Stuart.
So, I want to fall in love just like Tori and Dean. I watch a lot of television, and as a kid I was very obsessed with television because they were my family. Do you remember the fall preview show that would come out in the 70s? I am the daddy and I do have the candy. This town is like fucking Logan's Run. Anyway, and I passed the point. Okay. I used to watch the fall preview show all the time because I wanted to know who my TV family would be every year. Because my family was so crazy. And I used to watch like the Brady Bunch and the Partridge Family, and everybody was sweet and nice. So when I was a kid, I just wanted one of my parents to die so we could be happy. I'll give you a little bit about my mom. My mom, when I shaved my head, she said, "Oh my God, you look like you have cancer." I said, "Why don't you wear an outfit that fits?" When I was a kid, my mother would go to the beach. She would wear complete makeup, complete hair, complete jewelry, and a leopard bathing suit. Yes, that's why I'm gay. And she'd wear these high heels, so when she walked to the beach in her high heels in the 70s in the sand, she'd walk like this. "Lenny, watch my pocketbook, here I come." "Oh, I'm ovulating." She'd say things like, "I'm wearing a Wonder Bra." My tits are going, "I wonder how we got up here." So I've always wanted to fall in love, but not like my parents. And I fell in love with a guy named Tony. And I saw him across the room and everything stopped. It was almost like, "Oh my man, I love him so. He'll never know. All my life is just a spare. But I don't care when he takes me in his arms. The world is bright. All right. What's the difference if I say, I'll go away, 'cause I know I'll come back. On my knees someday, for whatever my man is, I'm his forevermore." 5 years of that, on and off, even including prison. I'm not kidding. I still have the long sleeve underwear shirt that I sent to him that he left in my house that he can't have. And I called my mom. I said, "Mom, I met this great guy." Her first thing is he gay?" "No, he's a leprechaun." Of course. That's the most important part. She goes, "It's not enough that he's not Jewish, he has to be black too?" I said, "Ma, you've been married 5 times, shut the fuck up." And just to make her crazy, I used to run around the house and go, "My boyfriend's black and I'm He was one of those guys that you just looked at him and you just wanted to do shit for him or give him money, and that I did. And he broke my heart, and now I wish he was dead. Around 10 years ago, I thought I saw him driving down on Melrose, and I had the inclination to take my car and smash it into his. So I guess I'm almost over it. And after someone gets back from prison, the sex is fucking great. Charity waits for you. Thank you, Daddy. Did I make the lesbians uncomfortable? Okay. See, I'm gay and Jewish, so I'm pissed. I grew up watching a lot of TV, and as I said, and I wanted my lives to be like all those television shows. And it was so important to me to do that, to have that kind of life, to just look for it. And you know, you don't know how to date, you don't know how to go out there and meet people. You know, you got to be careful because there's date rape drugs. And me, I just cut to the chase. I take it before I leave the house. And it is hard. It is hard to meet somebody. You know, I'm sure some of you people in the room have met people, and I have too. And some of you, have I done it? No. No, definitely not. I did meet someone recently, a nice guy named Raul. He's really nice. He speaks English. And, he's a little younger than me, but he doesn't call me daddy or anything like that. He calls me Poppy. He's very sweet, and he's Latin and sexy, and you know, forgets my number a lot. And he's the kind of guy, you know, that wears one of those chains. Have you seen those chains that go from the belt loop to the wall to the couch? Because I won't let him leave the house. That's my fantasy. What do you say to guys? You know, what do you say to them? And he's pierced. He pierced his nipple, and I said, "Oh God, I'm tired. I'm old. I'll get a clip on." My biggest fear of all is that he's going to be like Martin Landau on Mission Impossible. Do you remember that show? Yeah. You know, and you'd meet him and he was one person, then he'd peel off his face and he was somebody else. That's the guy I date. And see, the deal is I want to get married. I really want to get married. I want the whole thing. I want the wedding. I want to walk down the aisle. I want Barbra Streisand to sing "I Finally Found Someone," and I want to walk down. I want that whole thing. I want a guy that's, you know, smart and sexy and has a car and doesn't live in it. And this whole gay marriage thing is insane now, because if you got me to get married last year, well, that's cool. Well, it's over now. Straight guys would love that. So you can get married in California last year, and then you could drive to Nevada, and it's over. And then you can drive over to Iowa, and then you can join those other 3 couples that got married in that fucking state. And then you can drive over to New York, and you can still be married, but you couldn't actually have gotten married there. And then, of course, you can go over to South Carolina, and it's done again. Tiger Woods would have helped him quite a bit if that would have happened. I think it's insane. It's like the checkerboard. You know, it's a checkerboard wedding thing. I want a husband. I don't want a boyfriend or a life partner or a sex buddy. Then again. Because if you get married, you get everything. You do. You get tax breaks. You get insurance breaks. You get this really cool veil. You can go to Target, sign up, and then get shit for free. How does that happen? You know, you can go places, create mail. You can just put your name on a list. I want things, and people will say, "Oh yes, here it is." You know. But if I said, "Hey, buy me a blender," you won't do that. But if I'm getting married to some person that I met in a park, fuck it. Here's the blender. Right, I don't understand it. Straight people get things that gay people don't, you know. Sarah Jessica Parker said it best. I guess after you graduate from college, you know, you don't get shit unless you're married. So I want things for free. I want to go into Target and feel the heroin going through the air conditioner and just sign up for shit and take it home and get a gazebo for my 1-room apartment. I need 400 rolls of toilet paper for no reason, so I can make a couch. I actually did buy a lot of toilet paper, so I bought another 100 just to make a chair to match. I do. I want to get married. I think it's important, you know. You get your family and friends there, and And it's just a nice feeling to walk down an aisle and get all that respect and all that love. And, you know, I want to meet a guy who just can't walk by me without touching me and me him. I want a guy that just, it's okay for me to be quiet one day. Yes, that happens. I mean, I want to say to all the straight people across the whole country and say, come on, straight people, it's the year 2010. If you let us marry each other, we'll stop marrying you.